Hi, welcome to Your Next Tech Startup. I'm host Isabel Rasmussen. Today is a now hiring episode. So we are going to be talking about an SF-based role, lead infrastructure engineer at Ragie. We are speaking with Bob, who is the CEO of Ragie and one of my favorite founders.
Hi, Isabel. Nice to be on the show. Isabel's one of my favorite recruiters, by the way, so it goes both ways. Just a little bit about Ragie. Ragie is RAG as a service for developers. We're a developer tool product. And what we really do is we provide context to LLMs that they haven't been trained on. And there's a bunch of infrastructure that goes into creating a product like this. In order to do what we do, we have to build things like connectors that go out and pull data from a bunch of different places, reconstruct it, deconstruct it, run through a data pipeline. And the data pipeline is really where we do a lot of work on our infrastructure side to make it very robust, fast, easy to use for developers. And then we make the data available for retrieval in your AI application or agent.
Right now, you're looking for this lead infrastructure engineer. What is critical about this person in this role?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that we're starting to experience really high growth, and so we absolutely need this role. This role is critical to our success and our customer success, and we really think about everything from the customer first. So we want to make sure that anybody who's using Ragie is having a good experience. So in this role, what you'll do is you'll basically own our infrastructure. I think the thing that's most interesting about our infrastructure to somebody who might be applying is just by the nature of the space that we're in, we're doing so many new things that haven't been done before. So we're scaling GPUs. We have bursty workloads that need to be accommodated for in our infrastructure, and we're building a lot of pieces to make all that work.
Obviously, the responsibilities of the role are huge. The other really big thing when people are thinking about what's going to be the right fit for them is culture. So, what is something that is kind of like uniquely your team?
Well, one of the things I think is very unique is that most of the people that work at Raggy have worked with each other at one time or another, and so that's I think that's good. That can be off-putting, I think, for some people, but we're very accepting because there's like a clique. We don't have that. Okay, everybody on the team's really great. And very accommodating. But the thing that it really helps with is that there's not a lot of coordination costs on things that don't really matter. Like we're not debating core principles at all. We all kind of have the same core principles. We're very customer centric. We're really trying to solve user problems. We build things for that people actually need. And so, we're not like debating things that don't matter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's great that you call those three out because, you know, if someone super vibes with that, then it's going to be very easy to, come in as long as you can own all that shit from beginning to end. Um,
Yeah. Well, plus everybody's cool. I mean, let's just start there too. I think everybody's just like really easy to work with. The
yeah.
team, yeah, I could get way into that, but maybe I'll save that for the interview.
Well, a little bit. Like, yeah, I mean, I will say,
Uh,
I think one of the reasons why you're my favorite founders is, I mean, normally don't like to talk to me on the phone because if we do, we talk for an hour.
yeah,
So you're just like very easy to like just like connect with, be honest, like, and just shoot the shit. I think, Mohammed, the CTO, is like he's just so I would like kind, which is a very strange word to
yeah.
use.
He's very thoughtful and kind. Yeah, yeah.
Like I don't know how many CTOs that the first word that would come to my mouth would be kind, but Mohammed is very kind.
Mhm.
Like Matt, I think is like super sweet, wants to set people up for success. Like it is just
Absolutely.
like a really like just good group of humans to be a part.
Yeah. Well, if you want me to gush, I'll gush a little bit. Okay. So I've worked with Mohammed in the past and Matt in the past. In fact, they were both my bosses at one point. We all found each other at a company called Yammer, which exited to Microsoft for $1.2 billion back in the day. Mohammed is one of the best engineers I've ever worked with, maybe the best, probably the best. I've worked with really, really, really good people. Um, the thing that I like about Muhammad is he's very pragmatic. He helps people. He's not just going to throw something at you with no context and help you figure. Although we do like that. If you can figure that out, if you can just take something and just figure it out and run with it, that's what we need. But you're not going to like sink if you get something that is maybe a little out of your depth or needs a little bit more clarification. He's really, really good at that. And he's just very thoughtful. And then I'll just also talk a little bit about Matt, who's our founding engineer. Matt is one of the best engineers I've ever worked with. And he's insanely good from a product perspective and just very talented technically. And I was he was, like I said, he was my manager at one point at Yammer. It's really crazy, right? But he was awesome then. He's awesome now. He's gotten even better. And that's just the three of us. There's more on the team. I think everybody brings something to the table.
No, it is a really incredible team to be a part of. So that is a huge part of why you join a startup, is the people that you get to work with. So if you are interested in this role and learning more about it, please connect with me. I am managing all of the recruiting, and then we'll get you speaking with me, speaking with Mohammed, eventually with Bob as well. Thank you so much for watching.